Week 3 sees a classic NFC North matchup as the Detroit Lions travel to Lambeau Field to take on the 2-0 Packers. The Lions looking to pick up their first victory of the season. They were very close last week, but they're going to have to do it against this red-hot Green Bay team. Early on here, Matthew Stafford, 1st and 10, going to take the snap. Stafford steps back, and then there's the Darius Smith again, forcing the fumble. Kerryon Johnson able to pick it up and limit that loss only to 4 yards. But Matthew Stafford already meeting Zadarius Smith, who was definitely making an early play for Defensive Player of the Year, I think. Then here is another little check down out there from Stafford. Then after that, 3rd and 5, Stafford going to go to his receiver there, Marvin Jones, but Jair Alexander knocks that one out, so it's going to be 4th and 5, and punt unit would come out. 3rd and 6, Aaron Rodgers going to find Jay Sternberg, and that's going to be a first down for the Packers. Then after that, 3rd and 2, handoff here to Jamal Williams, and that's going to get shut down right away. So Detroit able to hold and force a punt here from J.K. Scott. This is a pretty good one. Bounces this one right out of bounds at the 5. Going to make things tough on Detroit. 2nd and 6 now. Stafford, shotgun, has all day here. And then he's going to find here a check down, but his man can't come up with the football. Hawkinson drops that one. Now 3rd and 6. Stafford looks, throws this one over the middle, and this time that's going to be a first down for Detroit. As Kerryon Johnson going to pick up the first down there. 1st and 10 now. Stafford going to hand off to Kerryon Johnson again. And so far this season, Kerryon Johnson has basically been the Lions' offense, which is sort of shocking with all these receivers. Here's Johnson again with another nice run. So Detroit putting something together here a little bit. 2nd and 3. Stafford going to go play action here. Rolls. And he's going to get brought down for the sack. That's Emmanuel Ogbah. Picked up during training camp, getting a sack there. Now Stafford, 3rd and 9. Going to go up here to Jair Alexander. And he's lucky that wasn't picked off. So that's going to be another punt for this Detroit team. So now Rodgers going to find Davante Adams. That's going to be a first down. Packers going to come back after that. 1st and 10. Rodgers steps back. Tight window. And Sternberg able to come down with that one. Now Rodgers going to hand off to Aaron Jones this time, who's going to pick up the first down. Aaron Jones having a nice start to his season. Now Rodgers again steps back. Going to go find Valdez-Scantling. That's going to be a touchdown. Green Bay going to take their early 7-0 lead. 41 yards there. Rodgers able to find Valdez-Scantling in stride. Got behind the defense. And that's going to put the Packers up 7. So now 3rd and 9. Stafford on the run, and he can't get away from Zadarius Smith as the Packer is able to come down with another sack. That's 3 so far. So now 3rd and 6. Rodgers going to find Devin Duvernay out of Texas, rookie, and he's going to get down to the 11. So that's a nice gain right there. Packers come back after that. 1st and 10. Rodgers looks, fires, going to find Valdez-Scantling again, and he's going to get shoved out of bounds at the 3. Packers already threatening to score again. 2nd and 2, and Davante Adams is going to come down with that one. Too easy. Packers just march right down the field, and now they're up 14-0. Quick strike there from Rodgers to Adams. So now 3rd and 5 for Detroit. Stafford going to find his man there. Josh Gordon coming up with that one to give him the first down. So now 2nd and 9. Stafford on the screen play. And this one's going to go for a positive gain as Kerryon Johnson going to get out of bounds that time. So now 1st and 10. Stafford's going to get sacked again from Zadarius Smith. 3 sacks on the day for Zadarius. Still in the second quarter. So now Stafford again, this little turn spin, and he's going to find Kerryon Johnson for the check down, and that's going to result in a punt. So now the Packers come back on 3rd and 9. 3rd quarter now. Rodgers steps back, going to find Davante Adams, and that's going to be another first down for the Packers. So now 1st and 10, Rodgers going to hand this one off to Aaron Jones, and that's going to be a nice gain over the middle for Jones. running in between the tackles there. 1st and 10. Rodgers steps back, looks, throws, and just sort of fits that one right in there. That's a risky throw from Rodgers. 2nd and 4 now. Rodgers looks, gonna find Duvernay again over the middle. And now the Packers knocking on the door to score again. 2nd and 10. Handoff to Jamal Williams this time. Williams is gonna get outside, and he's gonna get shoved down at the 15. 20-yard pickup. Nice run there for Williams. Rodgers now again, and this is just beautiful. Perfect timing there between Adams and Rodgers. Touchdown. Adams, 2nd of the game. Make it 21-0. And Rodgers, look at that, threw the ball before Adams even cut. Or before he was even finished with the cut. Perfect timing. Knew exactly where he was going to be. That's trust between a receiver and his quarterback. So now Matthew Stafford, he's looking for something like that here with these weapons he has. I mean, at this point in the game, only 92 passing yards for Stafford. Stafford throws this one up, and that's a big catch on the sideline. Kenny Golladay coming down with that one. 30-yard reception. A little bit of life for this Detroit team. So 2nd and 10. Stafford throws this one, and that's going to be picked off by Kevin King, not Kenny, as the Packers get another turnover. This defense has been stingy this season so far through 3 weeks. Stafford, just a tough throw. I don't know what he was thinking there. That looked pretty clearly covered up. So now Rodgers going to find Jay Sternberg again over the middle. Rodgers now to 211 yards on the game. Sternberg, that's his 5th reception. So 1st and 10. Rodgers felt the pressure, still able to get that ball off just enough time for Adams to get the 1st down. So Packers come back after that. 2nd and 8. 3rd quarter still. Rodgers has all day to throw, and this time he's going to take a shot here. There's Sternberg, who can't come down with it. Rodgers gave him the shot there. Sternberg not able to come down with the football. So now 3rd and 8, and Rodgers gets sacked. Manti Te'o coming down with that one, and Detroit able to force a rare punt today. So now Stafford going to look over the middle, find Hawkinson for the 1st down. Still, this is still a game somewhat. Stafford here going to find Kerryon Johnson again. Kerryon Johnson, leading rusher and leading receiver for this Detroit team so far. So now Stafford on 2nd and 1, and he's going to get sacked from Zadarius Smith. That's his 4th of the game, 9th of the season. Just insane. So here's a nice play here. Another bit of a check down. Hawkinson, though, not able to pick up the 1st down. Adrian Amos able to take a nice angle there. So now 4th and 2. Stafford steps back to throw. Throws this one tight coverage. Bounces around a little bit. And Blake Martinez comes up with his 2nd interception of the season. One that knocks on Martinez has definitely been his coverage. And I don't know if this necessarily proves anything, because it looks like that bounced off someone's foot and just fell into his hands. So then a play later, Aaron Jones here gets a block from Davante Adams, and he is gone. Touchdown, Packers. Make it 28-0 after that one. Aaron Jones able to get outside, make a cut, and able to take off for 6. As the Packers here, Ryan Shazier just couldn't make the tackle. So now here comes the Lions again. Stafford just running for his life here. And Montravius Adams able to get to him and bring him down. So now 3rd and 17. Stafford looks, throws this one up into the end zone. Looks like a receiver might have been able to get his hands on it, but it just wasn't out far enough. So then after that, Tyree Jackson would come in. Backup quarterback. Takes a shot at the end zone for Jay Sternberg. And he's able to get the touchdown as the Packers pour it on even more in this one. Make it 35-0. Double coverage with Sternberg. He definitely has the size advantage. Just able to go up and just pluck that one out of the air as the Detroit Lions are going to fall to 0-3. Looks like another season of misery for Detroit as the Green Bay Packers beat up on the Lions 35-0. Packers improved to 3-0 on the season. Aaron Rodgers, 17 for 24, 223 yards and 3 touchdowns. Aaron Jones, 18 carries, 143 yards and a touchdown. Davante Adams, 7 receptions, 65 yards, 2 touchdowns. Also touchdown for Valdez-Scantling and a touchdown for Jay Sternberg, which was thrown from Tyree Jackson. Stafford, 3 interceptions on the day, 25 of 36, 242 yards. Rough day for him. Kerryon Johnson, your leading rusher and your leading receiver for the Lions. I don't think that's how they thought the season was going to go when you acquired the weapons that you acquired for this team. So we have a couple upgrades. That was a really good game, a complete game for us, I think. An upgrade for Zadarius Smith, who I'm always surprised that doesn't have a face scan yet. I hope he has his actual face in the game next season. He's up to an 89 overall, which means one more overall point and we unlock his second ability slot. Then an upgrade here for Aaron Jones, who we're going to just go with elusive back, I believe, on this. That gets him up to an 88 overall. And definitely a tough decision coming up for him soon. Possibly also for Corey Linsley. Some contracts are going to have to be paid out here. And it's going to be interesting having to try to manage this team for sure. Here's Dean Lowry, who so far is playing pretty well, I think. Been able to get some pressure on guys throughout this season. Maybe doesn't have the sack numbers that Zadarius has for us, but he's been getting pressure for sure. And then Duvernay, here we're just going to go route runner on this one, and he gets a +1. He's now a 72 overall, and he gets a +3 catching with that. And then Van Jefferson, not seeing the field much. I think he's wide receiver number 5 for us, so don't expect him to. And then the rest of the upgrades are, I believe we just did auto upgrade for the rest of those. So for that dev upgrade opportunity, Jay Sternberg, we were able to get it. That's why I threw that one jump ball to him. So we get him up to star. I'm actually surprised he has a face scan, but not Zadarius Smith. But either way, we go with possession for him. That gets him to a 72 overall, +2 pass block finesse, run block finesse +2, and catch in traffic +2. So that's pretty good. He should make more of those sort of catches like that. So here we are, resigning period, and we are going to we're going to sign David Bakhtiari. This should take him through the end of his career here in Green Bay. The Aaron Jones thing is really tough because, the thing is you don't pay running backs, I think, honestly. And so this is going to be tough. I really like Aaron Jones. I would love to bring him back, but it does sort of feel like we're probably not going to be bringing him back next season. So we are in sole possession of the lead in the NFC North, 3-0. Bears 2-1, Vikings 2-1, Lions 0-3. We take on the Vikings week 4, and they just beat the Indianapolis Colts 17-20 in a pretty close game. And I wasn't paying enough attention to what was going on in the offseason. Because we take a look here, Dak Prescott is a member of the Indianapolis Colts. So I guess in this universe, the Cowboys decided not to franchise tag Dak Prescott. So he was a free agent, and apparently he chose to go to Indy, which is pretty interesting, actually. But there's Kirk Cousins, 283 yards, 1 touchdown, 111.8 rating. Dalvin Cook, 24 carries, 60 yards. So that's a lot of carries and he had a fumble. That's a lot of carries to give to someone, and they're only getting average 2.5 per yard. So it'll be interesting to see what this game is like. And Adam Thielen, of course. And they still have just Stephon Diggs in this universe. So the Vikings, Packers, it's always an interesting game. And the draft class we're going to be using here is a 2021 draft class. I am going to just use a 2021 draft class. We're going to try to keep it with real prospects as long as we can. So, of course, Trevor Lawrence, Jamar Chase, Justin Fields. But my quarterback, who I've been watching highlights of this guy since the Packers drafted Jordan Love, has been Trey Lance out of North Dakota State. To me, that guy looks absolutely insane. So no guarantee Trey Lance is actually even going to come out next season, but definitely a prospect to keep your eye on. And guy I'm going to be keeping my eye on for next draft. So when we come back, we're going to be taking on the 2-1 Vikings. We come to this game 3-0. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Leave a comment, leave a like, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Be sure to wash your hands as well.